Voila.
Why didn't you warn me?
Sunni, this is serendipity, right?
Wow.
Why don't you open up? What's going on here?
So again, Asiedua walks in. She owns Hired Capital, and again, Asiedua is also trying to help build talent, to help funnel talent into these organizations. So she runs Hired Capital, and she's going to be working on a careers fair, which she's going to be telling us about.
So what's the website?
It's hiredcapital.com.
Okay, well, more to come on the website. Asiedua, we just met like 2 minutes ago. Pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
And it's serendipitous because you lived in Virginia a few years ago, as I do now.
Yes, that's
We
true.
never met though.
I know.
We met in Accra now.
Yes, because Accra is smaller.
It's smaller. Accra's a small village city, right?
Smaller world in Accra.
Exactly. It turns out, we both know your brother, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about Hired Capital and your careers fair that's coming up.
Okay, so Hired Capital is a recruiting company. We do recruiting and HR consulting. We actually have a particular interest in helping repats or returnees get back into the working world in Africa, so helping them repatriate back home. And Hired Capital has a partnership with an NGO called Ghana Global Career Center.
Yep.
And the Career Center is about building capacity with the youth in Ghana. So one of the things we found at Hired Capital was that a lot of the entry-level candidates didn't have the skills in order to work in the corporate world.
Yeah.
And so the Career Center will help them build those skills and make them more career ready to join the workforce. And so some of the things the Career Center does are helping them with a CV, cover letter, and then helping them to interview. How do you interview? And then some basic skills like computer skills, Word, Excel, Outlook, business etiquette, and communications. And so the Career Center has an online portal. They can get all these resources online, and then we also have a center that we just opened in Asiedua, Accra.
Okay.
And in addition to that, we'll have a lot of career events. So the highlight of, I guess, the year for as far as events are concerned is the entry-level career fair, which is coming up in October 9th, 10th.
October 9th and 10th,
Yes, at the College of Physicians and Surgeons.
Yep.
At the Ridge Roundabout in Accra.
Yep.
So that's going to be really big, and so on GhanaCareerCenter.com, you'll find all the details of the event.
And I'll make sure I put that in the link below. GhanaCareerCenter.com.
Yes,
So you've been in Ghana for 4 years.
4.5.
4.5 years, right? Why did you decide to come back, and how's the experience been so far?
So the experience has been good. I'm happy that I'm here because I can't think of anywhere else to be.
Yep.
And I made a decision to come here. I had options. I could have stayed on, or I could have come. I chose to come home because I wanted to be home. I wanted to be closer to family, and then I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I thought I would have a better support system to be able to do that in Ghana. And so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So what would you say to people who watch this who are in Washington D.C. or New York or London or Auckland who say, yes, I want to go back someday to Lusaka or Accra or Lagos, but I just don't want to deal with the dumso or the traffic. What would you say to them?
It's a package. It's got its great sides, and then it's got its not so great sides. And so it helps to have come to visit a few times, so you have a realistic picture of what it is, and then you can mentally prepare to take it as a package. So I mean, there are great sides to it. If you can get a driveway, that's cool, and you can get the house help. Those things are a little harder to get if you're in DC.
Yeah, totally.
And then summer all year round. So there are a lot of good perks, and you're home. Your family's close. But yes, there's the water issues, electricity issues, and hopefully that's not a permanent situation. So if you learn to weather just kind of go through the tough times, you will end up smiling. So.
The final words to aspiring entrepreneurs, what would you say to them?
Just go for it.
Really?
Yeah, just go for it, because you don't want to regret not having tried it. You can't be sitting there wondering. So you just have to give it a go. And if it really doesn't work out, I mean, there are other options. But it's worth the try.
worth to try.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to fail.
No.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we'll cross paths again in the future.
Yes. Thank you.
Wicked.